Next up, we have Team MzCare.
So before I begin, let me ask all of you a question. How many of you believe that companies like Alphabet, Meta, etc. are tracking excessive amounts of your personal data than what you already know?
Now imagine the same thing happening with your health data. Well, it's happening. Companies like 23andMe, Ancestry, and other hospitals are sharing your medical profiles with pharmaceutical companies and other research parties, and they are earning millions out of it. This is basically where our motivation stems from. The statistics are unnerving.
There's a $100 billion secondary market around the buying and selling of medical data, and you, the consumer to whom the data actually belongs to, earns nothing out of it. This is what we aim to solve. Our mission is to democratize the market for medical exchange of biomedical data between users and researchers. And basically, this is what we hope to create value for our customers.
Now, for our first customer segment, that is the consumer, he or she will be able to curate their medical data and have much more control over it. Hence, he'll be able to manage it well. This will also allow them to create a health wallet where health data from multiple sources can be curated and they can have much more access over it. And eventually, this will lead to monetary incentivization once this data is shared with other organizations through our proprietary blockchain-based system. And for a second customer segment, that is the pharmaceutical companies, the research institution, and the government, will provide them with de-identified medical data at a very economical cost. And MzCare would also enable them to have access to large-scale epidemiological data at a very affordable price.
So the reason we decided to focus on biomedical data is because it fuels massive market opportunities. The global digital health market is growing with a 13.4 CAGR, and the global personalized healthcare market is on the road to being valued at $1.8 trillion. So how do we ensure that we keep creating value in this market?
Essentially, we have a bipartite revenue structure where on our consumer-facing platform, the user will be able to curate the medical data and get a health wallet. And basically, when this biomedical data is shared with other research organizations or pharmaceutical companies, we'll get this will be a second source of revenue, basically, and the user will be charged some minimal subscription fee, basically. And once we get the revenue out of these organizations, this will be redistributed among the users through our blockchain-based system, and this will consequently enable us to be hyper-compliant.
So come join us in making sure that your health is an investment and not an expense. Thank you.